Okay, so we've arrived and we're just driving into Van Guardian, where we're hoping to get security alarms fitted to all the doors on our vehicle. And we're meeting with Mike. There we go. All right, Charlie.
So you've got your back door area, you've
Yep.
got your habitational door, you've got your driver and passenger door.
Okay.
Is that correct?
Yep, that's it.
That's the initial
Yep.
unit. Of course, then we've got the choice of colours. So we have a multitude of different colours that you can even choose from. This is our most popular, which is why
Yeah.
it goes out as generic.
Yeah.
But in the mix, you've got some alternatives, and
Okay.
sometimes it's about just bringing out the colour from a decal, or some accent of silver, and it sometimes works.
Yeah.
Often we just trial and error, especially when you come in for a fitting at the warehouse. We can trial a few things, and something might emerge that you didn't quite expect from colours.
Right.
So you've got a choice. We can have a little play around with those, but
I quite like the black. Actually.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because we've got black on the
Yeah,
van,
yeah.
so
All
it's...
the door handles are black.
Yeah.
So this one's a magnetic one, so we can actually get to see what it looks like.
Oh, right. Okay.
By just offering it up, you begin to see
Perfect.
how
Yeah,
effective
brilliant.
it is.
Yeah, that's perfect.
So
Yeah.
I think that works.
Yeah, it really
well.
does, doesn't
Really
it?
brings this
Yes.
like this into it.
Yeah,
Doesn't it? So
yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're right. I think the silver black is perfect.
That's good.
That's even a good position to be positioning the Van Guardian. Positioning it on here, you get coverage to the right and to the left.
Okay.
So we get pretty much the whole of the side of the van covered.
Right.
Van Guardian in this position.
Okay.
Where it breaks down is because we have a door seal here, then we have a little door seal here.
Yeah.
So the transition to actually protect this lock is a little bit sketchy, which is why you end up with a single
Get a smaller one on there. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We always just get asked that question.
Yes.
Will it cover this door as well?
Yeah.
Well, it's the seals that start to break down.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Right.
So if it was positioned up there and somebody pulls the yanks on that handle,
Yeah.
it'll go.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. But you get the added coverage of that side as
Sure.
well.
Okay.
I mean, when you get some really longer wheelbase ones, you end up with a window at the back.
Yeah.
A little bit further. We're
Yeah.
kind of pushing the boundaries of again how far it'll reach. We've had some people then put an additional single unit if they feel that is a vulnerable point. So if we've got that ability to add more units at the back.
Right.
But on yours, because then we've got one around the back here, you kind of find that you get some coverage either side, so it's more than adequate on a van of this size.
Sure.
Brilliant.
Okay.
Excellent. Really excited to
Yeah.
get this done.
We'll just sort of display on the front door, just to give you an idea of where we position it. So, we'll probably be looking at a position like that. Again,
Okay.
it looks very natural.
That looks good,
A
yeah.
little tip whilst we're on with it that's worth filming is, does this go inside the wing? So if we open the door, some of these go inside the wing.
Right,
If you go
yeah.
around there, you'll
Right,
see
okay.
it better.
Excuse
Because
me.
it's worthy of note because, as I say, if we fit it and you get too close, you can
Yeah.
see
Ah, right,
it's
you
gonna
might want to
hit.
consider moving it back a little bit, and
Yeah.
that way we know it's definitely going to miss. So it's just a little
That's a
tip,
good
Yeah.
point, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
just a little tip there. So then you kind of eye it up, and then we know roughly where we're going to be positioning it.
Sure.
Just that little bit further back.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Or we get a lot of people ringing up and ordering new single units.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
And you only do it once.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because you've got to peel it all up.
Yeah. Well, we watched the Robin Lynn video that
Oh,
he
yes.
put on, and he put the back one in, didn't he? And he
That's
If it's
right.
honestly.
it was skewered from there.
It wasn't obvious actually inside the warehouse, but as you got a distance from it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it almost started to go like that. And we did look at each other.
You're like, I'm not saying anything.
I thought we did look right.
Oh,
So let's get it off,
Yeah.
So, we did. And actually, removing it, which we wouldn't normally do, actually showed just how well it attaches.
that really looked
You get a
hard
bit
to
of
get off.
skepticism. I mean, if you're going to be more sceptical, go watch Dragon's Den and see Peter try to pull it off.
Yeah.
That'll show you what you need to know.
I was
'cause he
gonna
would have loved
say-
to have give that in my hand.
Did you get a backer for Dragon's Den?
No, we didn't.
No,
You
They're
just-
lost,
see,
huh?
the thing is, unless you drive a van, unless you live in a motorhome,
Yeah.
or spend a lot of time in
You
a
don't
motorhome,
realise.
you don't get the subtleties
I
of the
know.
nuances of
Yeah.
what this offers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And as
exactly.
much as we tried to explain that, or I tried to articulate it, and it is pressure situation, so
Uh-huh.
it don't always come out
Yeah.
as you can normally deliver it. There's a lot of pressure there.
Yeah.
So I would have liked to have articulated it probably a little bit little bit more
Yeah,
subtle.
yeah.
But at the end of the day, you can take a horse to water, but you can't make
Exactly,
it drink.
exactly.
If there was, you know, as I don't know, as worldly wisdom wise as what they think they are, they would have
Yeah.
probably seen and
Exactly,
joined in,
exactly.
in what they're trying
Exactly,
to do.
because what we were saying is it's not just motorhomes and camper vans. Our son regularly gets his tools stolen from vans.
yeah.
And I thought, do you know what? Once we film this and take this back, we're going to show him and his few
I think
his
you'll find
friends
out, yeah.
because it's a really good
the trade
idea.
van market is massive for
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
There's so many tradesmen. But the thing is, I realised that it's a two-pronged attack on trade. It's
Yeah.
the damage to the van
Yeah.
that could be potentially empty.
Yeah.
And this is what Peter didn't understand.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the analogy of breaking in a van in 2 minutes and being away with the tools is the bit that pokes out of the iceberg. It's an iceberg analogy. So if you focus on this bit that you can see, and the bigger problems below the waterline, it's
Yeah.
the 80% here that we focus on.
Yeah.
And this is what you can alter and change and improve by having a preemptive
Yeah.
solution like
Yeah.
Vanguard.
Definitely,
You know,
definitely.
one of the statistics that we use on the programme that there's 62% of van crimes committed outside the van owner's home. Well, how's that
Yes.
possible? Because as
exactly.
engineers,
Yeah.
we don't let it happen.
Yeah.
We don't hear it happening. That's the point. So this puts van owners back in control with a system that activates on contact before a thief gets a chance to do the damage,
Yeah.
before they get comfortable operating around a van, breaking in it,
Yeah.
because nobody's listening or hearing it.
Yeah.
So that's what this is designed to do, to protect the van and then safeguard the tools inside, which is your win-win scenario.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. As I say, he's my son's in like he's plumbing and heating, and he knows a lot of people in the trades, and several of them
I definitely needs to
constantly get in the
definitely
van.
needs to get-
So when we get this video, we'll show him it, and
Yeah,
then we'll
absolutely.
just obviously we're getting ours fitted, but this will show him how to fit it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I'll strip these units down then,
Right.
and,
Okay.
we'll start cleaning them out
Okay.
in the areas that we're positioning it.
Okay.
So you're usually not in on a Saturday.
No, I mean Saturday and Sunday pretty much.
All right.
If there's a need for it, if there's a demand for the fittings,
Right.
then I come in and do the fittings. It's nice to
Right.
meet people.
Right.
So no, it's a regular.
Is it?
It's a regular weekend for me. And I'm delighted to do that.
That's really good.
Even though it's a simple end user fit, as you're going to see, it's not complicated. It's been designed specifically to help people
Yeah.
take proactive action, order it on the website, and have a go at fitting it themselves, because it's not difficult. With no drilling, screwing, wiring,
Brilliant.
all the elements that would put people off
Yeah.
actually fitting something like that. We've eliminated that.
Yeah, it's
And,
brilliant. It really is.
And I'm going to strip all these down now to the various components that make up Vanguardian. One's the cover plate, which ironically we never got a chance to talk about on Dragon's Den. It's one of the patented one of the patented parts of Vanguardian. As I say, that we've never got around to talk about during the programme of Dragon's Den, because Peter obviously got carried away by pulling the one off the back of the van, so we never went back to talking about the IP
Yeah.
that the cover plate offers. So
So did he not get it off, or did he get it off?
no, I didn't get it
He
off.
didn't get it off.
He couldn't remove it. He had to go sit down. In fact, if you see the programme, he actually demonstrates the scenario that a thief would be faced approaching a van with Vanguardian. If they think it's their only recourse to get into the van is to try to dismantle or remove a Vanguardian, as soon as they touch it, it activates the alarm.
Yeah.
It drew all our attention to his criminal activity. And of course, then we kind of watched whilst he tried to dismantle it
Yes.
and get it off, and had to go and concede he couldn't get it off and sit down.
Yeah.
So what it did was demonstrate wholeheartedly
How
what
good
a
it
thief
was.
has to do.
Yeah.
So they activated the alarm, he'd not damaged the van, he didn't
Yeah.
get into the van, the product was still there, and he fled the scene and sat down. I'm like, that's exactly
That's
why we
just
made it.
proved exactly.
That's why we made it.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, well,
in
his
essence-
loss.
Yes. Yeah,
Well,
definitely a loss.
Yeah.
So yeah, the cover plate, why is it important? Well, omnidirectional sound diffraction actually makes it louder. So once the cover plate's on, the visible speakers without it could be vulnerable if you could block it off.
Right.
So you kind of wouldn't really go with visible speakers because they are weak and vulnerable if you can just simply block it off. But with a refraction cover plate and the blade technology and the bounce off the van, you suddenly got no speakers visible, and then the click and lock procedure securely locks it in place.
Oh, right, okay.
Then you'd need the tool to remove it.
Yep.
And of course, if you had a tool, if a thief so happened to come across a tool, he'd be going like this, activating the alarm. Because
Yeah.
it can't not
It'll
activate
go off
the
anyway,
alarm.
won't it?
Yeah.
That's correct.
As soon as you touch it, it'll go off. Yeah.
That's correct.
Yeah.
And because we use the zonal system, as we've explained, if you got aggressive with one, it activates the other. So you kind of again defeating the object of potentially trying to remove
Yeah.
one when the other one's going to be going off.
Yeah.
All the while, the alarm's doing what it's designed to do. Being on the exterior means it's unimpeded. So you get the brunt of the alarm where it's needed, where the thief is, and inside the vehicle, you can audibly hear it without it deafening you. So anything that's being professed to put inside a van is a total nonsense.
Right.
It don't work. If you can't hear it, and because it's inside the van, it's not a deterrent. It's not going to cause.
Yeah.
And you can't obviously then set it whilst you're inside it because you don't want to be deafened with a
No.
110,
No.
115 decibel alarm.
Yeah. And it's when I listened to Robin Lynn on tour, we felt it last night in the van. Sometimes when you're parked somewhere that you're feeling a little bit uncomfortable and there's voices around and everything, that security that if something touches your van, you know there's somebody around. It's
going to put them on the back foot, isn't
absolutely.
it? You know, even if you'd be surprised if the alarm went off, at least you'll know that
You
they're
know.
on the back foot.
Exactly.
And it puts you on the front foot. So you
Exactly.
can look out and go, huh? You know,
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
what you want.
Yeah,
So yeah, it's
Absolutely.
very
Yeah.
powerful, and what price peace of mind, eh?
I know.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So I've got the little bit out. So I'm just going to strip down the base now. So they all come like assembled with the screws in place. We prefer to do it this way so you can familiarise yourself with the procedure of battery replacement, for example.
Right. Okay.
Stripping it off the van, getting used to the tool, taking the cover plate off, and then of course once you've tapped the base, inside it you'd see your electronic cartridge.
Right.
The first thing you're going to do is pull out this little tab here
Okay.
to initiate the power. Some of them are a little bit tight, but if you can get a grip of it with your fingers, you can just pull them out. That then initiates the power to the electronics, so that's now live and it'll be ready to go. When it comes to battery replacement, this is the part that you can take off the van.
Okay.
This will obviously remain on the van.
Yeah.
You can set out a table like we've done here, remove the cartridges, and you have a little screwdriver with your kit that's in here that's just for that little screw on the end.
Oh, I see. Yes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you'll use that screwdriver just to undo that, and a little splitter here with a slotted screwdriver, twisting it and it'll pop it open. And inside you've got your AAA batteries.
Oh, AAA batteries,
Three
yeah.
AAAs
Yep.
inside this unit. Battery lasts up to about 6 months
Okay.
in standby. We see generally 3 to 4 to 5 months. Sometimes depends how often you use it.
Yeah.
100% waterproof. The cabinet, we don't mind water getting inside this compartment. It doesn't really matter. This is what's important. 100% waterproof. We've got these at the moment in a bucket of water that have been there for 3 months.
really?
And we just test it every day and it's still live. So 100% waterproof in the cartridge. But inside the cabinet, if water gets in there from a power jet wash, I'm not worried about that. The point being with a power jet wash, as I say with the cover plate, is no direct £200 per square inch spray can get inside the unit, so it makes it in the
Very good.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Excellent.
So,
So there's no AAA batteries. That was better.
No?
yeah, just AAAs. We looked at alkaline batteries, lithium batteries.
Yeah.
We looked at lithium. We looked at all kinds of scenarios, but ultimately the simplest, and we like to keep everything simple. Keeping it simple, stupid philosophy means that you don't have flashing lights on it, you don't have bits of wiring on it, you don't kind of overcomplicate it.
Yeah.
And if we'd have had, say, a lithium battery, you'd have to have spare lithium batteries and things to replace it. Rechargeable, we looked at rechargeable batteries. Rechargeable don't have the same amount of mAh, the
Right.
actual power stored within the battery itself. So again, we compromised then with a rechargeable battery with how many times you're going to be recharging it.
Okay.
So that 6 months in standby is reduced to about 4 months, and then in everyday use you're about 2 months. So all that being, I don't really like that scenario. So we moved away from rechargeable. We are looking at battery technology, and we are looking at how we can extend that, and we do have some things in the pipeline.
Okay.
So we're always innovating on that front, and you know, in the near future there'll be something that we're going to be bringing out with 2 years battery life.
Wow.
Oh, right. Okay.
Wow.
So watch this space.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So we just had some people come back from the travels in Germany and France who just rang us up literally just the beginning of this week. And we have to go down and see this couple because they're not really media savvy, but they had 2 experiences, one in Germany, somebody trying to get in early hours in the morning,
no.
that activated the Vanguardian, and then one in France, very similar thing. Early hours of morning, trying to get in, activated the alarm. Both occasions, obviously they looked out and they could see them
Scarping off,
Ah.
and he rang up and just wanted to thank us for Vanguardian. I mean, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Direct
Yeah.
from that is what we want to hear. It working and delivering on our, you know, on what we believe. And so we hope to get them on some kind of recording and
Yeah.
putting the
Good
putting it
on
down
you.
as a testimonial for that.
Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah. Put those in the pocket so we don't lose them. And start looking at cleaning them out. So all your kit comes with the cleaning wipe.
Okay.
So you can just take this out and give the vehicle a clean. Because yours is coming, it's a bit different. What we do first is we just take it off and we'll wipe the main area
Yeah.
to get the thick off.
Right. Yep. Just keep going.
Yeah, yeah. Along a bit, along a bit.
Up there, yeah, exactly that will finish like that. Like where it goes.
Yep.
Let's get it away from that right and then kind of put it up there then.
Okay.
It does look right there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
we'll
fine.
we'll work on that.
And it's high up as well, you know.
Yeah, you want to do it in a few
Yeah, yeah.
All right, okay. I'll do that.
Okay. Thank you.
Better do the whole panel.
Yeah.
So when it comes to putting the base on, just make sure it's dry up there, but then all you've got to do is then peel off and expose the adhesive strip underneath.
Right.
Make sure it is dry and it has evaporated. I know we talked about we're going to put black on, but I'm just interested to see what it looks like with silver,
Okay.
or even the dark grey. So just as an alternative,
Uh-huh.
potentially before we put it, so you can see, yeah, the silver look, kind of look like that. Different impression of it.
Yeah.
And also if we did it with the dark grey, if there was some dark grey accents, just to have kind of look like that as well.
What
So it just gives it a different
black?
lift
It's the two of them are the dark.
than the standard
The
black.
black.
I quite like the dark grey,
The
actually.
dark grey?
Yeah.
You quite like that dark
Yeah.
grey?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I like that.
So there's all these different colours.
And then you see what that would be like.
Yeah. It sort of blends in better with the dark grey, I think.
Oh, the dark grey looks better. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's pretty good.
Oh, well done, because I
Yeah.
was happy with the black, but that's even better.
Yeah. Okay.
It's superb, isn't it?
Area contact. I don't think there's really any air bubbles in there, but it just squeezes it all totally against the van and contributes to that strong lasting
And that's a little
foundation.
tool that comes in the pack.
That's correct, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks good.
Does look good, doesn't it?
Does look good.
Ideal.
Yeah, it just lines up with all the black on the
Yeah,
vehicle.
I didn't even realise we've actually lined it across with that as
So
well.
you have.
Yeah, you got
See?
Symmetrically wise, it
Yeah.
does that, doesn't it?
It
See?
does.
You're even better than you thought.
Yeah, it is. Little touch there. Follow the lines of the top line of that
Yeah.
van, because that's what's going to catch his eye. It's just something that we've developed to remove the cover plate, but then we make it a multi-tool, so it's nice in the hand, and we chamfer this edge off just to make a nice tool on which to apply this pressure.
Right.
So it's really useful.
You've had quite a few of the YouTubers coming in for the alarms, haven't you?
Yeah, I think, yeah, we have.
Well, a few of them we watched,
Yeah.
like
Good that we've seen.
Our Van Tales
Caravan
and
Tales, yeah.
Robin Lynn and somebody else.
True Blue.
True Blue Travellers,
Travellers,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're quite successful. They
they
are.
are very successful.
So are they the ones that have got the fire engine?
The fire
Oh, they
engine,
didn't come in, we
yes.
sent it
Things
out.
go.
They sent it out, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
'cause-
fit it themselves.
Yeah.
That's right,
He
yeah.
does everything himself, doesn't he?
Yeah, they've got the fire engine and they've
Yeah.
got the Sainsbury's van and they've got all
Yeah.
sorts of
Got a
trucks
Land
and
Rover.
Land
I've never met
Rovers
them.
and
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
They're a nice couple. She's
really nice.
Australian.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
they're quite
Yeah.
funny.
They've been
aren't
all over the world, haven't
Yeah, they have.
Are they in Canada, are they?
In
Yeah.
Canada at the
Yeah.
minute, yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's right. I think somebody said to me they set the Vanguardian for bears. Because bears don't like noise.
Yes,
Yeah.
of
So if you're
course.
cooking, bears have got a good sense of
That's-
smell, so they
that's
smell
true,
it. But they
yes.
set the Vanguardian whilst they were wild camping to actually stop the attraction of
Yes.
bears.
Really?
Uh-huh.
So if one did come, they'd activate the alarm.
Yeah. Have you tried the US market on it?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're already selling them in Australia,
Yeah.
New Zealand,
Right.
and America,
Oh my, that's
and parts of
fabulous.
Europe.
Oh,
Good look in here.
I think with when you put those covers on, they look so smart on a van. They don't look ugly, don't they? Not they look really smart on the vans.
your logo on it.
Yeah, it is
I
nice.
appreciate that.
You know, if you look at it just the way it is now, you just
Yeah.
think it's just a black box stuck on it. It looks a bit ugly, but as soon as you put your logo box on it, it looks really good.
Yeah. And it's essential for the product.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. So I appreciate that feedback. All helps. See.
It's fabulous.
Thank you. Oh, nice.
Good to me.
Sure, as you say, we're just leaving enough space so we don't have to
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Great.
give it a test. And
Okay.
Come with two master remotes. One's a spare, so they'll all activate the Vanguardian simultaneously at the click of a button. So you get the first beeps, which is receiving the signal from the fob, and then you get the set beeps that let you know that the alarm's now set. What that's done now is thrown a blanket of protection around the vehicle that will activate on contact. One thing you'll notice, a great nuance, is that Vanguardian don't react to wind, sway or buffering. So that rocking of a vehicle, if I just rock the vehicle, won't activate Vanguardian.
Right.
So this is what
Right.
it's designed to
It's
do.
brilliant.
Vanguardian doesn't activate when you stroke a vehicle.
Uh-huh.
It activates.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
And that's the difference.
Uh-huh.
And it doesn't matter where you tap it. If you make it come down here, it activates the alarm. So all these subtle nuances have been
That's
programmed
fantastic,
into the microchip that's inside the
Uh-huh.
Vanguardian cabinets. So again, I'll just set it again. And as much as we position it on a door, we do get extension on either side as well of the unit. So if I come over to this side, there's then you can pick up
So good, isn't it?
on that side as well. So you do get
Yeah.
a larger area of coverage with Van Guardian. If you get too excessive and you need to put another unit for a window at the back, you can do that. But of course, we've got a unit on the back as well. So we've got full protection over the rear door area. So that's even down at this side.
Brilliant.
And this side, obviously, from door tampering, so anybody touching the handle,
Oh, yeah.
that's not be allowed.
Wow, even just a light touch.
Absolutely
it's still
brilliant.
good.
It's
That's
really,
right,
really
that's
good.
right.
Yeah.
And we have factored into it as well 7 levels of sensitivity
Yeah.
adjustment,
Okay.
just fine tune adjustment.
Yeah.
So that we want to make sure that we get a reliable product,
Mm.
and having these sensitive adjustments enables you to just knock it back a bit if it gets too sensitive. And if say for heavy rain, thunderstorm, hailstones might be a bit of an issue, because an hailstone will only last 2 minutes
Yeah,
and then it's
yeah.
finished.
Right.
So whether or not you make an adjustment for hailstorms,
Uh-huh.
thing,
Okay.
heavy rain,
Yeah.
you might want to adjust it down for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
It takes 10 seconds to alter it down. It's a 2-button push. It's a press and hold down the bottom button. Wait for the light to come back on. Once that's on, it's opened a portal inside the electronics. All you do is you press it once and it'll go do. You press it again, it goes mi. It goes through several pitch levels.
Right.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. I'm not going to adjust it because we could adjust it, but I'm not going to adjust it on here for a simple reason. If you haven't had a false alarm, you don't need to adjust it.
Yeah.
You only make
Yeah.
adjustments
Yeah.
if
If you get
you
false alarm,
it's-
yeah.
yeah.
experience
Yeah.
false alarms.
Okay.
But it is a 2-button push. That's all you need
Yeah.
to know.
And
that's all
it explains it in the instructions.
it does.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
it does.
brilliant.
So if we're away from the van and it goes off,
Yeah.
obviously we can't hear it. How long does it stay on for?
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
What we know about van crime is everything will happen within 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that 30-second the 30-second blast from the second phase of the alarm is what we'll experience what's going to happen with the van. If somebody's going to ignore that, then they're ignoring it and they're on a different level. But it don't turn off Van Guardian, it just resets and recycles again. So it'll just keep going.
Oh, I
going.
see. Right. Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it doesn't actually
Brilliant.
turn off, it just goes back to the 2-second, back to the 30-second,
Second,
back to the
right.
2, back to the 30.
Okay.
So it'll continue to go. As we've expressed, if you get aggressive or somebody tries to remove it, with that level of aggression, it'll activate another one on the other side.
The whole lot starts
So-
going. Yeah.
Good
Fabulous.
attention to it.
Yeah.
That's great.
Oh,
Wonderful.
Mike, it's
All right.
wonderful.
Absolutely wonderful. Thank you very much.
So there's another element to this product, and that's the internal RF wall switch.
Okay.
There's 3 examples of the colours that we've got here. Dark grey, light grey and black. These are our most popular. There is a stone colour as well,
Yeah.
for a bit of a neutral internal colour. So how do we pair the wall switch when it comes? Well, when it comes, because we have different colours, we send it out unpaired. So all you'll do to pair it is you press and hold down this bottom button.
Yep.
These are the alarms receiving the signal. We just wait for this light to come on. Once that comes on, all you do now is press that top button. Now that's paired, this remote, this wall switch, to all the alarms.
Right.
We can control all the alarms from this internal RF switch now. On, off, remote control, all the alarms on the van. Panic button,
That's brilliant.
so you've got the panic button function,
Right.
and that's it. Quick, simple, 2-button press.
Okay.
Press and hold down that bottom button, it's the top one, simple.
Right.
And the instructions are always with the wall
So you can
switch.
arm it from the inside then.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
Yeah.
there's a panic
Right.
button, so if
Yeah.
you feel a bit worried or anything, you can.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
I've been,
to arm it inside, you just press it. Is it the top one?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, same principles as they
Yeah.
are on your fob.
Right.
In fact, if you open this, you'd find there's a fob inside it that replicates exactly
Right,
this.
okay.
So if you're familiar with these functions, you're going to be familiar with these functions as well.
Okay.
Brilliant.
So
We'll press that.
I've made an assumption that you might want black, but if you want
Yeah,
light grey,
black's fine.
yeah,
Yeah, black's
it
fine.
is our most popular
Yeah,
as well in
yeah.
black. So that's that as well. How do you fit it? Well, there's no wiring needed, so all you do is you peel off the tabs here.
Yeah,
okay.
So once you've peeled off the tabs, you decide where you want it inside the camper van, and you just attach it to the wall. It's secure with
One
attaches.
Okay. Does that take batteries as well?
It does. This
Yeah.
battery will last about 3 years.
Okay.
Oh,
We kind
wow.
of see 3 years
All right,
out of this. It's a little P25.
All
so
right.
it's a little
Like a little cell battery type.
little cell.
Yeah.
No, not the flat round ones.
All right.
It's a P25, a bit like
Oh,
a miniature.
yeah.
Like a little
Like a
camera
little-
battery.
Like a little
Yes.
camera battery.
Yes,
That's right.
yeah,
It's a little
yeah.
tiny one,
Yeah.
P25.
Brilliant.
Okay.
That's fantastic.
Right.
So
Really
chuffed,
pleased with that.
really chuffed with this.
Very pleased with
Really
that. Thank
chuffed with
you.
this.
Good stuff.
All right.
We got that. We got that. Right.
Okay.
Is there anything else? Is there? That's
Right.
I think that's it.
You pay the man now.
Yeah. There he goes. Oh, I love that. You've got the
So, effectively, the cover plates. This is where we know the assembly of the Vanguardian. These are our pick, pack, and send units that will all be going out by
Oh, that's all your online
mail
stuff.
order.
Yeah.
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 We've got further stock build up here.
Yeah.
to manufacture
Pallet
it.
orders that have been assembled here.
Okay.
So these all go out on a pallet in boxes when once that's completed. Yeah, but we've got pallet orders being assembled there. These are all like different coloured covers that we do that are generic,
Yes.
different colours,
Right.
in packs. This is where we apply adhesive to all the bases here. So all the adhesive gets applied in that station there. And,
It's fantastic. They're just made
It's
here on
brilliant.
site. It's fabulous.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
A bit more of the assembly on this side. And, monitor the orders from here. And then we've got more assembly stations here. So they just come through in the office. I'll just show you that retail box.
Oh, it's nice and cozy in here.
Subdued lighting.
That's
Show you
fabulous.
this. So these are some prototype retail boxes that we've been working on, from which to do Vanguardian.
Oh, that's
All right.
a lovely set.
Very nice.
This is like the camper van bundle.
Yeah.
So we're looking at this as an option as well. So we come with a wall switch, all the kit will be in there. So we're excited about that.
Oh, yeah, that's a lovely
That's really
set,
good.
isn't it?
Mm.
And probably go with the black box throughout the range and then just have a sleeve that goes over
Yeah,
it. So
Yeah.
yeah,
designing the sleeves to go over them.
yeah.
And like I say, I think that'd grace any shelf.
Yeah.
It would. I mean,
Costco
that's a
look,
beautiful gift set. That's a
is
beautiful
nice.
gift to
Yeah.
get
I
somebody.
think the logo is beautiful.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Very nice.
It really is.
Yeah.
That is
So
a really
this
nice
were actually
gift.
an alarm. So when I drew this and designed that were an alarm box
Uh-huh.
with the sloping edges.
Uh-huh.
And
Ah,
just from
right.
tinkering about, I put the horns on it, and then I
It's
think,
the Guardian, yeah. Yeah.
So
It
yeah,
should be good.
It's very
Yeah.
good.
Fabulous.
Alright.
All your leaflets. Oh, it's so good.
This coming out, we've got the patent on that as well. So that's
It's
gonna be released
motorbike
in
alarms.
March. Yeah,
Wow.
that gets released in March. So that's the model that's just gone for tooling. So super excited about that product.
Yeah.
Brand new.
Fabulous.
It's coming out. So that's going to be released in March.
You must be so proud of what you've done.
Yeah, we really are. Yeah,
Yeah,
we've got
Fabulous.
kind of and so we've got innovation coming, and I'm really proud. What we didn't talk about in Dragon's Den is this product was on that table. So if you ever go back and
I'm
review
going to,
Dragon's Den,
yeah.
check out that
You
table.
watched it, didn't you?
I did watch it, yeah,
Yeah.
but I need to go back and watch it again, I think.
Check out that table because all the innovation that we're talking about
Yeah.
was
You
on
had-
that
you had this
table.
on you.
Yeah, I had that on there.
I did.
I had
You
the
know more
garage-
into it.
I had the garage door alarm on there. I had the sports bag clip for
Garage
golf
door
clubs.
alarm, that's
fishing
good as
equipment.
well.
Yeah, it is. It's brilliant. Well, why would you put tools out of a van in a garage that's
Yeah.
not allowed? So we extend our zonal system to the garage. And of course, with the wall switch, domesticated, it sticks in the wall. You can arm it, disarm
Wow.
it from within the house.
That's a good
Yeah,
idea as
it's-
well.
it's
So that's like
just-
the sort of up and over.
yeah,
So you just put it on that, and then
Yeah,
if that's moved,
absolutely.
that's a good idea, isn't it,
Shouldn't you get
Stephen?
thought about that? If they're not going to invest, if any of them don't want to invest, that's it.
That's it.
You're out.
They've lost, they've lost, yeah, they've lost out.
You know, it was about the marketing, not so much the investment.
Yeah.
I mean, what does £45,000 buy you today? Not that.
Yeah.
You know, you've got to be frugal with your money and your investment, but 45's not
It's great.
great
It's
money.
nice to have one of the dragons
Just
on
to,
there.
yeah,
Push it out.
that's it. The thing is, you'll do it. You might have done it faster with a with a dragon on board, but you still do it.
Oh.
I mean, you're doing it. You're going to America. You're on your
that's
way.
right,
Aren't you? It's amazing.
Absolutely, we'll do
Yeah.
it, yeah.
Good luck with it. It's
Thank you.
fantastic. It's really, really good.
Can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city light. Hey, darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around.
Well, loved that visit to Van Guardian. So it's Van Guardian in Leeds. I hope you enjoyed the demonstration that Mike put on as he was fitting the alarms to our van. Fantastic product and such a nice guy. We really wish him all the best in everything he does. I think the fact he's launching out to America and everything as well is so exciting for him. Really nice guy, answers all your questions. Really recommend to everybody, whether you've got a camper van, a motorhome, or even a works van that you store tools in, a garage that's got tools in it. All these alarms fit to all of these items: motorhomes, camper vans, your garages, your sheds, your works vans. Highly recommended, Stephen.
Absolutely, yeah.
And very
A good
reasonable,
investment.
good investment, and very reasonable for what they do, and sort of the security, peace of mind they give you, really. So you can set your alarm when you're out, but also if you're in the van and at night and you hear people sort of shuffling around outside your van and you're a bit scared, you've got a panic alarm inside you can set off, and it sets every one of the alarms off. I can't recommend it high enough, because the peace of mind knowing that you've got that is lovely. Absolutely feel buzzing about it. I feel buzzing about it, and it's a nice looking product. It just doesn't look like a square box stuck on your van. It's got a lovely Van Guardian's logo, is really nice on it, so highly recommend. Speak to Mike at Van Guardian and he'll help you. They can send out the kits and you can fit them yourself, or you can go and see him in Leeds. We've travelled all the way from the south coast to go and see Mike. That's how much we love the product. So yeah, it's been well worth it, hasn't it? It really has. We're going to go home now and speak to my son and a few of his friends who recently have had their vans broken into and all the work tools stolen. And for this small amount of investment, just the peace of mind it'll give you, a bit of security for your tools. So yeah, brilliant. Well done, Mike. A brilliant job. Thank you so much. Well, we're making good progress on our journey back south. I think it said it's going to be about a 4.5 hour journey, so we've got about 2.5 hours to go. I know it seems a long way to go to get our alarms fitted, but it's worth it. Did you send them out? You don't need to have them sent out. And you don't have to go up there and get them fitted, they'll send them out to you. The other thing I wanted to mention is they also do them for motorbikes as well. So definitely worth having a look at Van Guardian. So we're just actually heading home on this journey, but we hope you've enjoyed what Mike had to show you about the alarms. Please, any vehicles you've got, get them fitted. Can't be too sure, can't be too careful, peace of mind. Let Mike know van trips we end up sent you, and I'm sure he'll give you a discount. Alright, thanks for joining us, and we shall see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.
It's the figure on the wall. So many times.